So I'm the co-founder of Timber Maker, and we make handcrafted solid wood furniture, all from sustainable materials.
Yeah.
And it's all made in limited quantities, and we also do bespoke as well.
Yeah.
It's not mass-produced, and it's all handcrafted, essentially. We get this made in our own studio back in Jodhpur in Rajasthan, in India. We ship them here, and we've got a warehouse in Kent,
Yep.
which then gets sent out to customers all across the UK.
Yeah.
We've been going for about 18 months now, and it's been good. It's been a decent start, better than what we expected. But last couple of months, especially after the war, things have kind of started to slow down a bit, especially with the inflation going up, material prices going up, and so on and so forth.
Well, let's just focus on that for a second. You said materials are going up. Just give us an idea of how much.
Nearly, the prices of wood slabs have gone up nearly about 30% in the last, 4 to 5 months.
Right.
Which is obviously very concerning, because automatically, as a small business, we start feeling the pinch if we don't have that price gap, which we don't want to pass on to the customers. I mean, so far we've been able to hold off on passing it on to the customer, but there's only so far and so long we can go before we start kind of passing it down.
Yeah.
But we're trying our best, so that everybody's in a difficult situation. So we're trying our best not to kind of, get the customer to pay the bill.
Yeah.
Immediately.
And have you been hit by the high energy bills as well? Because small businesses don't have a price cap when it comes to energy bills, do they? Unlike domestic customers.
Yeah, not so much from an electricity or gas perspective, because we're a small business, and I'm operating from the house. But overall, in terms of our supply chain, so logistics and warehouse, the prices there have gone up because they've felt the pinch.
Yeah.
So lighting, electricity, gas, fuel, automatically the price gets pushed down to us, and we end up footing the bill for it.
Yeah.
So what we try to do is we try and partner with organizations that have sustainability at their heart. So our warehouse is run 50% by solar energy, so it's not immediate. And they run their fleet with low emission or electric fleet.
Yeah.
But again, they don't come cheap.
Yeah.
They're expensive. So somebody's got to pay for it.
And you said there's also a challenge with recruitment. You want to hire, right? You want to create jobs, and it's all about growth at the moment. That seems to be the magic word if we're going to get out of this mess that we're in, this economic mess. What's the challenge with recruitment? Right.
I mean, first of all, the rise or increase in NI contributions from an employer perspective. It's hard for us to swallow at the moment because we're trying to scale up. And I want to recruit local candidates as apprentices or interns or trainees. So I'm working with the likes of Federation for Small Business or Essex Chamber of Commerce, who've got contacts who can then help us work with the local council or Essex County Council, for example, to try and help us recruit apprentices through a funded scheme or apprenticeship scheme or a grant. But it takes time, and you need to find the right candidate who's invested as us in the business. So that we can help them grow and then take it from there. But we've had challenges in terms of getting the right candidate.